Staying with football, the Lesotho Football Association have confirmed that they have sent a query to FIFA over the yellow cards accumulated by Bafana midfielder Teboho Mokoena in the 2026 World Cup qualifiers. Speaking to Newzroom Afrika, LFA Secretary General Mokhosi Mohapi urged FIFA to exercise consistency in dealing with Bafana on the Mokoena debacle. Khotso Sello has more.
Mokoena was booked in Bafana's opening match against Benin in 2023 and then in the fourth qualifier against Zimbabwe last year. According to FIFA's Rule 63, governing World Cup qualifiers, this meant that the midfielder should have served an automatic one-match ban. Instead, the 28-year-old featured for Bafana in last Friday's 2-0 win over Mokoena in Polokwane. There's been uncertainty swirling around whether Mokwena's first yellow card was expunged at last year's Africa Cup of Nations, but FIFA rules clearly state that bookings are accumulated from round to round, which could exclude the AFCON.
Firstly, the two competitions are different. There's the AFCON, which many people believe that he had served it out in the AFCON. Those are two different competitions, and they have two different competition regulations. And then we then said, okay, CAF, because now you are the ones who are administering this on behalf of FIFA, are you aware of this? And they say, yeah, it seems we are aware, but can you advance your matter to FIFA, as they are the custodians of the competition and therefore the regulations? And we wrote to the competitions department of FIFA and said, can you look into this? Because and as far as we are concerned, there's an infraction on the regulation.
If Lesotho's appeal over Mokoena succeeds, they could climb to 9 points, while South Africa might be reduced to 10 with 4 rounds remaining.
We are merely saying, FIFA, live and die by your regulations. And if you have precedents where you have deducted points before on matters that are very similar to the one that is the subject today, do so that then we know your notion of fair play is applied irrespective of who is the perpetrator in this instance.
And the box.
Meanwhile, Nigeria's path to the 2026 FIFA World Cup could also become easier amid reports that South Africa may be penalized for fielding an ineligible player. Mohapi says South Africa should not expect to use proximity to Lesotho as a basis not to file a protest.
If I were to talk to the Nigerian Football Federation, I'll talk to Dr. Sanusi, who is the Secretary General. I haven't spoken to him ever since we were in Egypt. We were in Egypt around the 9th of March, so the match was not even played. We didn't even know. In fact, if he had told me then, are you aware of this and this and this, we would have raised it on time because we would have known before the match had played.
As things stand, Bafana remain top of Group C, leading Benin and Rwanda by 5 points. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Khotso Sello in Johannesburg.